Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. It's Sunday night, so we do the number one song of 40 years of music, or the number one single. And so tonight we're working on 1969. So we're going to play the number one hit single of 1969. And then we're going to tell some serious and some fun facts about the year 1969. So for those of you that are just tuning in with us or just joining us or subscribing, hopefully, to us, that's what we do on Sunday nights. And then I'm going to try to get a couple songs in after that, too, of just back at the alphabet thing. But anyway, we're going to start out doing this one, and we're going to do it all in one video because I think this one will go out, even though there is a really cute video to this song. And so if you get a chance to go out and check it out, it's just cute seeing an actual person singing it. And the song I'm talking about is Sugar Sugar by the Archies. And so that was the number one hit single of 1969. So I hope it gets you up off the couch. This has always been just such a happy song, and I just love it. It's just got just a cool melodic tune to it, and it just makes you want to dance and sing. So anyway, we're gonna get right to it. We're doing the number one hit single of 1969 was Sugar Sugar by the Archies. So we're just gonna get right to it.
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you, honey, oh sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar. Oh, honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you.
I'm going to stop this song right here for just a minute. That 60s sound, I just love it, and this is one of my favorites, actually. So anyway, cool tune, and it just, like I said, it's one that makes me feel like getting up off the couch and doing some grooving. And I'm telling you what, 2 hours ago, this is the reason why I'm late, I was on the phone with the cable company for 2 hours before I ever got any answers. So I was sitting there listening to like on hold music. Oh my God, I thought I was going to pull my hair out by the time the person finally came to the phone. And then we had trouble understanding each other. So I've had an evening. So that's the reason why I am on late. But we're just going to get back to it. Let me do my reaction to this song though first. I think it's just, you know, this guy, he just thinks his girl is so sweet. She's just his candy. I mean, it's his addiction. That's his person. So anyway, he's all about her. So anyway, I think that's what it's about, and we're just going to get right back to it because it's the number one single of 1969, Sugar Sugar by the Archies.
Oh honey, oh sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. When I kissed you, girl, I knew how sweet a kiss could be. I know how sweet a kiss can be. Like the summer sunshine, pour your sweetness over me. Pour your sweetness over me. Oh, sugar, sugar on me, honey. Pour your sugar on me, baby.
Life's so sweet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour your sugar on me. Oh, yeah.
such a happy little song it is. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me because my microphone's been sitting way over in the back of the desk till I just noticed. So hopefully that doesn't mess up the video, or otherwise I'm going to have to do it over again. But let's see what they have to say about it here. It says Sugar Sugar by the Archies was the #1 hit song of 1969. The song was written by Andy Kim and Jeff Barry and was performed by session musicians including Andy Kim, Tony Wine, Ron Dante, and Ellie Greenwich, yeah. The writers wrote this song with preschoolers in mind, since that was the audience for the Archies TV show. Still, they wanted the song to appeal to adults as well, so they included lines with some weight, like "I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you." This song beat out songs by the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Jackson 5, Elvis Presley, David Bowie, and Stevie Wonder that year. It logged more weeks on the Hot 100 than any other song that year. Sugar Sugar was also a huge hit in the UK, where it stayed at #1 for 8 weeks. The Archies were put together by Don Kirshner, who also created the Monkees. And I don't remember the Archies that much. I mean, I remember the cartoon, and I remember what they look like, and there was a couple girls there, I think, and then the guy had curly hair. Archie did, with like a red tint to it, I think, maybe. And it might have even been before we had color TV. I don't know. I don't know what year we got color TV. But something tells me it was in black and white. But anyway, I watched more of the Monkees than I did this one. But I did find it odd that their audience was basically supposed to be for preschoolers, because I really don't think this was a preschooler song. I don't know. I've never seen the child part of it. I mean, I guess you could take it that way, but even when I was a kid, I thought of it more as, he likes this girl. There's something going on here. But anyway, I'll get off all that. Okay, it says the song met resistance at radio stations, though, because they didn't want to play a cartoon band. And it really was, a good song, though, a good little tune. And actually, 2 I had read, but it wasn't written down here. Well, I guess maybe it was, because it says, where does it say that? Maybe it doesn't really say that, but there's a couple people that wrote it and that also played in the cartoons that were actually, really in the band. They were session musicians, and that's if you go out and watch the real video, it's that, I guess it's that Kim guy, Andy Kim, that is the singer, and you see him singing the song, and it's just cool to see it. But I knew better to put it out here because it was not, the video belonged to somebody else. That's a good way to get blocked right off the bat. So, okay, that's what we have to say about the song. And so let's just jump right into the top 10 songs of that year. #1 was Sugar Sugar by the Archies. #2 was Aquarius, Let the Sunshine In by the Fifth Dimension. #3 was I Can't Get Next to You by the Temptations. #4 was Honky Tonk Woman by the Rolling Stones. #5 was Everyday People by Sly and the Family Stone. We have that one on here. #6 was Tommy Roe, Dizzy. We have that song on here. #7 was Hot Fun in the Summertime by Sly and the Family Stone. #8 was I'll Never Fall in Love Again by Tom Jones. #9 was Build Me Up Buttercup by the Foundations. And #10 was Crimson and Clover by Tommy James and the Shandells. And we also have Crimson and Clover on the channel already. Great song, and I actually got a lot of likes off of that song too. So it was just different and unique. But we're just going to move right on through because we are getting late. We are on here pretty late tonight, and a lot going on around here. We just heard a little bit ago that 2 police officers in our area were shot at a Casey store earlier, and I've been waiting for information, and haven't been getting anything. So everybody's kind of on pins and needles around here and locking our doors, because it's not very far from where we live. So, and we don't have that kind of crime here, especially with a police officer. But anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about here. So if I'm not on after this song, that just means it's just getting too late. And so anyway, Richard Nixon was sworn in as our 37th president. Apollo 11's Eagle lands on the moon, and 650 million people worldwide watched as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin takes their first historic steps on the surface of the moon. How cool was that? I think I remember it too. I remember bits and pieces of it. Number 3, the U.S. institutes a draft lottery to determine draft into U.S. forces for the Vietnam War. And then in August, Woodstock attracts more than 350,000 rock and roll fans and to a farm in upstate New York with bands like Jimi Hendrix, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and there were others among those artists that performed. Which I thought I had them all written out there because there was a lot. And then let's see. It says Hurricane Camille hits the Mississippi coast, killing 248 people. Project Blue Book, the U.S. Air Force's investigations into UFOs officially comes to an end in December of 1969. Sesame Street debuts on National Education TV, the precursor to the PBS channel now, which is Public Broadcasting Service. And then the last of really the serious facts was the Beatles' record Abbey Road was their final album together. It was released in 1969. Okay, so let's just jump over to some costs and things, what things cost back then. A new house would cost you around $15,550. The average income was $8,550. A new car was $3,270, and a gallon of gas was 35 cents a gallon. It's just weird to me. And we lived those times. I mean, 69, well, I would have only been 7 years old, so I wasn't thinking about any of this kind of stuff at the time. But just to look back on it now, thinking, wow, gosh, the difference in what things cost, but our incomes really haven't gone up a whole lot. But I shouldn't say that. I think we're getting ready to get a raise where I work, and it's way overdue. So, and then let's see, just a couple inventions. In 1969, it says the internet. I don't know. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what it said. And then glue sticks. I love glue sticks. I use them at work, so you don't have to lick that nasty envelope. You can just glue it on there. Which I don't do a whole lot of things with envelopes anymore, but when I did, yeah, it was nice to have those glue sticks. Okay, let's see. In sports, the New York Mets won the World Series, and it was considered a huge upset. And the New York Jets won the Super Bowl, led by quarterback Joe Namath. And the Stanley Cup was won by the Montreal Canadiens. And then it says famous people who were born in 1969. Jennifer Aniston, who is an actress. Mariah Carey, who's a singer. Ice Cube, who is a rapper and an actor. Donnie Wahlberger, who was a singer and a reality show person. Tyler Perry, who's an actor. Sean Combs, or Puff Daddy, he was sometimes called, or is a rapper and an entrepreneur. And Matthew McConaughey, an actor. Oh, I like that old Matthew McConaughey. He sure is a cutie. But he's younger than I thought he was, but anyway. Everybody's younger than me, it seems like. But that's about all we got, folks, for the year 1969. So I think in 1970 is when Casey Kasem's top 40 and top 100 at the end of the year comes out. And so we'll have a little more stable place to get our information. But this was the first year that I really didn't have to grabble about it. The rest of them, there's been 3 or 4 out there, but about everything I looked up, or everything I did looked up, said Sugar Sugar was the #1 song. So it must have been a huge, huge hit back then. So I know I really liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it too, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't really know, guys, if I'm going to put another song out here tonight or not. I just got to see what's going to happen here in the next few minutes, or we'll just have to see. But if not, I'll be back on tomorrow night. And so just be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Hey, and this weekend I rolled over the 800 mark, and so I've got 200 more to go. And the 25th of March will be when I've been doing this for a year. It'd be great to get those 200 subscribers. So I'm telling everybody, if you like rock and roll, just subscribe. If you can listen to it whenever you want to. It's not like you're bound to having to listen to it every day or anything. But if it's something that you enjoy, want to hear some good rock and roll, just be sure to subscribe to the channel. It's easy and it's free. And if you hit that post notification bell, then it'll let you know when we got videos. But you don't have to turn that on if you don't want. You can just go out and check when you want to. But just be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. And one more thing, be sure to hit like underneath the video if you like the video. That's real important, whether you're a subscriber or not. Be sure to hit like. And if you want to share it, that's right next to it. You can share it with your Instagram friends, Facebook friends, wherever you want to share it. And then you can comment, and you can request songs, and just join our little rock and roll family, because we're rocking and rolling here. And so we're going to go for now or for the evening, not sure yet, but peace out.